country, Opio-Emuna. Simon, good evening. Okay, we don't seem to have a working mic. It doesn't matter, Simon, we'll share this one. Let's share this one. So, Simon, first of all, tell us more about Medaid UK. How did Medaid UK come about?
Medaid UK started with myself and some Ugandan Asians who came here. When I shared the need for medical support in Uganda, they said, okay, we also come from Uganda, so for that reason, let's form Medaid UK. And that's why we have Diro Shah, who is also Ugandan Asian from Mbale, and I also had Kati Shah, also who is our trustee, and we have formed Medaid UK. As we talk today, we have managed to build 3 hospitals in Uganda, especially in northern Uganda.
That is amazing, and it's making such a difference, isn't it, to the lives of those who need it. Now, the wonderful news is that through the programs done in this very place for Medaid UK through Dhirubhai, you raised quite a lot of money, and you've already bought an ambulance, haven't you?
Yes. As we talk today, in October 22nd, we had Ugandan Asian celebration, reunion. In that event, most of you were here, and through that event, we managed to raise money, which we have bought already 1 ambulance, which is, we are preparing to ship it to Uganda. The issue of the ambulance came when Diro went to one of our hospitals, Lemon Medical Aid, which is near Lake Kyoga. He saw women walking on feet, women carrying children at their back, riding bicycles to go to our hospital. He saw very sick men and women, elderly people being carried behind the bicycle. So when he came back, he said, Simon, we need to raise money and send ambulance to our hospital project.
Fantastic. So the ambulance, they've already purchased the ambulance, and I've seen a video of it. It is fantastic. It's a disused ambulance, so it's got all the equipment and the facilities that you need in a proper ambulance, and that ambulance is being prepared to be shipped over to Uganda. So this evening, ladies and gentlemen, the money raised will help for a similar project, because now you want to raise money for a minibus, don't you? So tell us a little bit about that.
The minibus, what we do is, we have already paid for it. The shipment also paid up to Kampala. So tonight, we are very pleased that you have turned up, because we want to raise money for the second ambulance. So let's watch the first video for the first ambulance. Thank you. So as you see, I had to go there to secure some of the stretcher and all the facilities, so that it can arrive safely, in Mombasa and taken to Uganda. So it is fitted with the oxygen facilities, fitted with all the things that we require. That will help a lot in Uganda. Thank you so much.
So that's the video of the ambulance, and the next video that we'll see is the minibus, is that right? You know, just tell us what we're seeing there, Simon.
Yeah, what we're seeing here is the ambulance that we have bought, and of course, it has been used by the NHS. And normally, when the NHS don't need the ambulance, they take it off. But it's still in good use. The engine is perfect. Everything is okay. It will go a long way to go and support the people in Uganda, because as we say, people walk on foot long distance to go to hospital. And if they are referred, let's say, from a hospital to go to Mulaga Hospital or to go to Lakio Hospital, it's a long distance, but this ambulance will help a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simon. So on a final note then, what message would you like to give everybody who's come this evening to support this wonderful fundraising event?
I would wish to appeal to all of you that whichever any amount you can afford, please support Diro Shah to raise money to buy the second ambulance for us to send to Uganda. In Medaid, UK, all the money that we raise, 100% of the money you give us, we don't spend it. We spend it on the project. Like today's fundraising, Diro spent his own money to organize for people to come here. We did not spend money from the charity which we raise. Any money we raise, we put it direct into the project. Like for example, for me to come here from London to do that, I don't use charity money, I use my own money. Because we know that the money that you have given must go to support people in need in Uganda. Thank you so much. So please support us. Thank you.
Simon, thank you so much indeed. This is a fantastic cause.
There is envelopes on the table. If anybody wants to donate, there are envelopes on the table.
As Dhirubhai said, there are envelopes on the table. If you want to make any donations, every penny will be gratefully received. And you know, in Leicester, if you think about the NHS and the facilities we have in Leicester, a small city like Leicester, there are countless ambulances, and we still complain about there not being an ambulance when we need one. Can you imagine a place like a rural place in Uganda that's only got one ambulance at the moment? So there is a need. There's a need for more ambulances, there's a need for more equipment, and there's a need for more support for the doctors and the nurses there. So these fundraising events really do make a difference. So you being here tonight, I know you're going to enjoy yourself, you're going to have some great entertainment, some music, some food, but actually what you're going to also do is contribute to an absolutely wonderful cause as well. So thank you for that. And if you want to make a donation, please put your donations in the envelope, and there'll be somebody coming around a little later on to make the collection. We've already had some very generous donations. For example, there's a donation of £5,000 from Dr. Shah in the United States. 5,000, that's absolutely fantastic. Edinburgh Textiles have made a donation of £1,300. And we've had a donation of £1,000 from DK Knitwear. And finally, Lakman Bai, who is a trustee of the Mayor Centre, has also made a donation of £500. Lakman Bai, thank you so much. So lots of generous donations coming in already, ladies and gentlemen, but still, you know, don't let that stop you from making your own donations. Even if it's 10 pence, £10, £100, whatever, it's all going to go to a really good cause. So please make sure you put your loose change or checks or even your pound notes in the envelope, and we'll collect that later on. Okay, I promise that there won't be too many speeches. That's it. We're done with our speeches. No more speeches. We are going to, though, after dinner, do an auction, ladies and gentlemen. This is for another charity. Now, there's some amazing oil paintings that you'll see on display in front of you. This is for a cancer charity, myeloma cancer charity, and we'll be doing an auction for that, for this fantastic artwork after dinner, okay? And that's the only other reason I'm going to come back on stage. Otherwise, you enjoy yourselves with some great music and some fantastic food as well. So ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any more time, let's put our hands together for the brilliant 515 crew from London and the rest of the UK, Shama, Chirag and Joy. These guys have been together for 14 years and they are going to bring us the best of classic 90s Bollywood. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the 515 crew!